In fact, I think I've seen that at some point.
Also, you owe me £10 for translating that for you instead of saying a jacket. You know, actually, that sounds actually a bit awful. Never mind.
Get a jappy for your pappy.
No, I don't like that. Don't say it sounds awful. It sounds bad. I don't like it. It sounds too close to a slur. We probably shouldn't.
Uh-oh.
My subconscious protected me by Americanizing it first, and I just didn't think. I love how it's supposed to be like a torch in the background. You know, but it just looks like a cheese shit.
I think it is a cheese shit.
It's not a cheese shit.
Alright, let's see how many of the controls I managed to remember today. So Sasha was telling me that, so Bis, did you see the new Diddy Kong design that was revealed?
It looks the exact fucking same.
Sasha was telling me people were losing their shit over it and were like really upset.
It looks
because his
the
eyes are slightly farther
same.
apart.
What? No, he looks the same! This is nothing
because
different.
his eyes are slightly farther apart, and also he has a pin on his hat, like he has, such said in the movie. And people are really upset that movie stuff is entering canon. As it were.
He looks the exact fucking same.
I'm not denying it. I'm just telling you what the reaction has been.
I think these people need to okay, number one, who the fuck gives a shit about Diddy Kong? That's question number one, right? Like, okay, giving a shit about Donkey Kong, I mean, that makes sense. People who are big on K. Rool pre-Smash Brothers, that's a bit weird, but I get it. I get it. Diddy Kong is a little cuck man who sucks. He's like, he has shitty nephew energy. He's the kind of guy, I look at Diddy Kong and I imagine him being like, hey DK, do you have games in your phone?
Gotta get that hot dog.
I said, I can understand people liking
sausage,
K. Rool before Smash Brothers. Your Diddy Kong liking, though? Unforgivable. Diddy Kong is all poo boy.
Yeah, I hate Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is irredeemable in my mind.
Like, okay. I think the thing is with K. Rool is that once he was actually added to Smash, I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's pretty great, actually. This is a good move. Diddy Kong's been in Smash for ages, and that has done nothing to improve my opinion of him. But yeah, it's like literally his design looks the exact same. Like Donkey Kong looks like noticeably different, right? Diddy Kong is the exact same. Like I thought Sasha was joking when she said that they'd released Diddy Kong's like new design. And I had to it was only like later on that I figured out that this wasn't like a joke.
And people are actually upset about it too.
Kong.
Sasha was upset at me the other day when I revealed that I hadn't played Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3 because you don't play as Donkey Kong in them.
Okay, Donkey Kong Country 3 makes sense too. I don't know, like.
Would you have to play as Diddy Kong? I don't.
Yeah,
but I don't.
You can play as
Yeah, but I don't care about either of them.
Like Dixie's fine.
I want to play as Donkey Kong. Okay. It's called Donkey Kong Country. I don't want to give two shits about Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong. If you bully me into it enough, I will play those games, but
I'm looking at the Diddy Kong Land. Oh, I see the pin. Wait, people are annoyed about the pin?
Yeah, because it's from the movie. People don't want... People get really mad when stuff from the movie shows up in other things.
Oh my god, it's fine. Like, it's not like okay. People are gonna call me a hypocrite on this one because I'm one of the people that hates Game Sonic being given the lightning motif, right?
Uh-huh.
But the difference there is that like Game Sonic already has an elemental motif and it's wind, right? So it's like replacing something important. This is just the same monkey, but he's wearing a new hat. Like,
I like these little goblins that are in pizza boxes, and they also throw bombs.
Nobody had a problem. Like nobody had a problem when Mario, you know, fucking wore a hat with eyes. But they're like, oh, you need to put a pin on his hat. Like, isn't this childish? Isn't this sad?
I know. I don't get it. That's why I brought it up. Is because I'm so confused. Well, I fucked that one up.
It's called Super Mario World 2. Why do you play as dinosaur? I love the
It's called Super Mario Land 3. Why do you play as Wario? Oh, I like this song. It's got some funny kazoo. I appreciate a good funny kazoo. Also some weird vocals.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So his eyes are slightly further apart, right?
Uh-huh.
And he has a pin. What was the third thing?
And he has better teeth, such as said.
Okay, do the teeth not disappear anymore? Because that would be an improvement. Well, we only got one image, it's hard to tell if the teeth disappear. Oh, this is fun. I guess he's like slightly fuzzier. I don't know. I feel like I think I saw somebody like theorizing that he was gonna get like, you know, like a flesh band across his eyes, you know, like Donkey Kong or something.
I say.
Or something like that. And then he didn't. So I'm like, it's kind of like weirding me out how little has happened. Also, wait a second.
What do you mean a flesh band across his eyes?
Right? Diddy Kong is supposed to be Donkey Kong's nephew, right? Just checking. Like, is that the case?
Oh, okay. I did that in an unintended way. Interesting.
Okay, yeah.
That was cool. The way I chained that together. I think this game feels... I think this game feels much more fluid than Wario Land 4. For sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything chains together a lot more naturally.
Also,
or like it chains together at all, I should say. Wario Land 4 is not really about chaining moves together, you know? Everything's very bespoke, you know?
Yeah, I think they should finally reveal who Diddy Kong's dad is. And why the fuck he's not around.
Where they reveal the Diddy dad? They reveal the Diddy daddy?
Wait, wannabe nephew? Okay. Okay. Who the fuck assigns themselves nephew?
Maybe his dad is a family friend, and so he's just like...
Oh, that makes sense.
So, he's like uncle, like honorarily. Like, he's like, here's your Uncle Diddy Kong, or Uncle Donkey Kong, rather. You know?
Well, that makes
but
sense,
he's just like his friend, you know?
I think they should establish that Diddy Kong's parents died tragically, and Donkey Kong, you know, Uncle Donkey is taking care of him. and it's like make it a really touching thing, you know? There should be an entire, like, spin-off about Diddy Kong, which just is there to establish that.
I see.
And about him integrating into the Kong family. And also, they need to canonize that Donkey Kong Jr. is also dead. He died.
And then they made a weird effigy of him in Mario Kart Tour.
Watch it.
Oh, you know, like when they do like hologram concerts of like dead musicians. That's what Donkey Kong Jr. is in Tour.
Oh,
and then you find out that like it was against his like religious wishes. He didn't want to be brought back like that, but they're doing it anyway for profit. It's like, you know, they can sell you Donkey Kong Jr. for $30.
That's pretty great. The correct voice actor for Bugs Bunny voiced Diddy Kong in the movie.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even remember that Diddy Kong was in the movie.
Was
he just in like the crowd shot? Where you see like the Donkey Kong 64 characters?
Well, he has a voice actor, so he's got to be like audible. Also, does Donkey Kong say his catchphrase during the movie at any point?
His catchphrase?
Yeah.
Let's get monkey with it.
No. Come on, Lena.
Okay, what's his catchphrase?
You know what it is.
I don't.
It's...
Uh-huh. No, instead he does the Seth Rogen laugh. Because he was voiced by Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's tragic. They put Seth Rogen's catchphrase in, but not whoopee. Diddy, Ditsy, Chunky, Kitty, all in the movie.
So do you think the Minecraft movie being like a spectacle of stupidity is going to like breed like copycats? You think there's going to be more movies that come out that are meant to be like just spectacles of stupidity like that?
I watched a movie actually.
And I feel like they're not going to do as... I feel like they're not going to like understand how it ended up like that, and it's not going to be the same thing, you know?
I watched a video today actually praising a lot of the directorial stuff in that movie.
Is it?
Like, it was pointing out that like it's a movie that wastes no time. You know, apparently like every
that was a complaint Sasha had actually. Is that it was like too fast. I've also seen people complain that they like just sort of discard all the female characters, essentially.
Oh yeah, that's a genuine issue. Wait.
Alrighty, time for the next floor.
Wait,
Howdy,
so
welcome to floor 2.
Chunky, Kitty. So no Lanky Kong?
So no Lanky, and then you're like throwing your phone down on the ground?
No, I'm smiling happily. No Lanky Kong. And then what's the other one? What's the one who like...
I missed the name of this level.
What's the one that like, you know...
Oregano Desert.
The one that like transitioned to furry, you know?
Tiny?
You know what I mean? Yeah, Tiny. That's it. That's it. No, Tiny? Swanky Kong dies in a cockpit!
He does.
I wish they'd make like a DVD special edition that has the fucking licensed songs removed and the proper soundtrack restored.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that was part of the unconscionable scene where instead of the Donkey Kong Country music, they had Take On Me.
Disgusting. Yeah, I think they should also do in the special edition is that they should replace every Seth Rogen laugh with whoopee. Also, I've been losing my mind for like years at this point because
I swear there's a clip where Donkey Kong goes like, oh, like he sounds like he's saying like Donkey Kong in like his voice, right? I cannot find it. I've like looked through all the like I thought it was in Donkey Kong Country Returns. Looked through all the voice clips on that. It's not there. I don't know why I thought he goes, oh.
That
He doesn't do
familiar.
it. I know. I can't find it.
Just double checking. You're not thinking of Ronky Hong, are you?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was when you select him in Mario Strikers Charge Football. He's like, what?
But I never played that game, so I don't know why I would remember that.
Well, I talk about it all the time.
Also, I think I listened. I think I listened to that clip, and it didn't sound like the one I remember either. I'm very confused how I managed to get this in my head.
Is there there should be a page on the Mario Wiki for just every voice line every character has ever had ever.
I see.
1 second, actually. Hold on.
Noise is calling. Pick up phone.
Donkey Kong.
Looking forward to getting to that.
All voice lines.
Oh, Sasha. You should show Biss the, well, because that's like a different Donkey Kong voice than what he had later. Or what he had in Returns. So, like, that can't be it. I'm being accosted by Donkey Kong noises right now.
I like how...
Pizza Mart. It's like an entire grocery store dedicated to pizza.
Okay, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD Donkey Kong voice clip.
See, that's the Donkey Kong voice that I associate with that, but it doesn't... He never says it. I guess...
Well, that's all of them.
Yeah, see, he doesn't go, oh. I don't get it. Anyway, Sasha, you should show... So, Biss, do you remember Marcus I showed you the other day?
Yeah.
Sasha showed me the normal VR chat avatar of the person who plays Marcus. But I want you to see it because it's such a wild difference.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
You gotta see what Marcus actually looks like.
Refresh my memory of who Marcus is.
Remember the weird worm thing? You know, where he goes like, Robert, help.
Oh, it's that.
Big badinky bone shanked me in the leg.
Oh, it's that fucking thing. Okay.
I wanted you to see the person who plays Marcus. Because Sasha showed me the other day.
Okay.
Sasha sent it.
Let me have a look.
Oh, nice Earthworm Jim reference.
Oh my fucking god. Marcus's real self is caked up.
Isn't that incredible?
That is really incredible.
So she told me that the person who plays him is is mute, so they like always talk using like a text-to-speech thing, and just one of the options is that voice. Oh, so it's just what she heard. She doesn't know if that's true or not, but I mean, it sounds like it could be true.
Anyway, I think that those videos are bad and they should become lost media.
I think they're great.
Like the garbage.
I think it's a great character.
I think they're stonky.
I'm really fucking sucking at this section.
Not so much of the AI voice. This Pizza Tower player is fucking sucking.
This woman fucking sucks at Pizza Tower.
Wait, you're watching a movie that was a pitch for a Donkey Kong movie? Oh, you gotta link that in the graph.
A video.
Because I'm beginning to like that name. I agree with King K. Rool.
Oh yeah. I was like, were they trying to be like ironic or stupid? And she was like, no, it was like totally serious. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. How? Sasha, I don't remember, how far did you get into Pizza Tower? Sasha says she's on the final world.
I think that's the one thing that was missing from the prequels. I think the one thing missing from the prequels was the moment where like Obi-Wan is confronting Anakin on Mustafar, and he's like, Even Yoda's ashamed of you. Let me put him on speakerphone. And Yoda's like, going from touchdown, signal, back, cutting, out, become Darth Vader. And then Anakin's like, Darth Vader. I like that name.
Oh my fucking god. My favorite thing in any of the Star Wars movies is in the prequels when Yoda just starts flipping out. Like, the fight scenes with Yoda are the best thing in the entirety of Star Wars, in my opinion. I'd never get tired of watching Yoda get up and flip around the room like a little madman. I love it when Yoda locks in.
You're not my favorite. You're not my favorite part of the prequels.
What?
I have a lot. Okay. Actually,
what? Grand size?
I've never seen this. What?
For a second, at first I thought you said McDonald's is banned. I was like, huh?
No, I didn't say that.
No, it's Sasha. Sasha, talk in the chat.
Sasha,
she just said no.
Talk in the fucking chat! What the fucking asshole you are! Get in the
You said you didn't want to be on stream today, so you have to talk in the chat. Oh, I see how it is.
Okay, tell her to join the fucking call then.
I think she can hear you. I think she's listening to the stream.
Tell her that I said this though.
Bis says to get in the fucking call.
McDonald's is introducing grand size in Japan.
I'm surprised they're introducing that in Japan and not the US.
Well, it's just gonna be like an American large. You know that, right?
Oh.
Like they're gonna. That's giving me the idea.
I just killed the store clerk.
I think my favorite part of the prequels, which I've never seen by the way, but I know everything about.
Oh, you gotta watch them.
Is Palpatine being like, Help me, I'm so weak. I can't do anything. And then
And he goes,
Alex
ah!
intervenes. Wait, what?
Are you talking about the part where he does that and then suddenly he's like, ah! And he like starts doing the force lightning?
Yeah, he's like, ah! And he's like, ah!
Yeah. That's great.
It's like the most fucking like
I
cry-bully
fucking love
behavior
those movies so
imaginable.
much. They're amazing.
Hot take, I think people that say they're bad movies are probably wrong.
Apparently there's like less and less of that nowadays.
Well, I think it's largely because people have like actual real bad Star Wars stuff now. You know,
But
like,
also the people who grew up with us Star Wars got old enough to like speak about them.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Sasha, you get it. I think I remember seeing somebody saying that, like, part of the thing is that, like, it's a specific genre. Like, I think they compared it to, like, opera or something.
It's a space
I don't
opera.
know. Like, well, no, not. Oh, no, because that's, like, not. No, there's something about, like, the directorial choices, you know?
I see.
Like, something about the way it's structured it's kind of like, some fucking, like, old-ass style of fucking thing I can't remember.
Oh, and also they were talking about, I remember a post a while back that was just talking about how people criticize Padme for making all these, like, bizarre choices. They're like, why would she do that? Is she stupid? And basically the answer is like, yes, that like she's supposed to be like a weird person, and she makes weird choices.
It really is a Romeo
It's
and
like
Juliet
people see,
story.
yeah, it's like people see somebody making weird
stupid.
choices, and they're like, well, they shouldn't have done that, as opposed to just like understanding that like those weird choices are supposed to inform the character, like you're like how you see the character, you know.
I saw yesterday somebody made a tweet about, like, a lot of people complain about the scene where fucking Obi-Wan fucking goes into like the 50s diner, you know, and like he's buddy of that one fucking alien guy. But somebody else was pointing out, like, this is pretty good characterization for him. Like, you know, like, he turns up in that place like fucking Sans Undertale. Like, people fucking know Obi-Wan. They're like, hey, Obi, you know, he's a pillar of the community.
Hope I didn't spend way too much time in that area.
I still can't get over the fact that they announced fucking Palpatine's return through Fortnite. If you are watching all of the Star Wars media in chronological order to get the main story, you have to somehow load some, like, lost Fortnite content that's gone forever.
Did you know that you can block and parry any projectile or damage by pressing that one before getting hurt? Oh, the game does tell you about that. He's fighting the mouse. Oh, he hates him. He hates the mouse. What?
Oh my god, look, it's Pepperman!
What the fuck is that fucking graffiti?
It's an accurate depiction of your fight. Do you remember that?
I sure do. Fun farm. Special guest Mort the chicken. The fun farm.
I love the fucking arrow.
Look, Sasha, there's a piggy. No, I guess there are no piggies here. It's all just cows. I thought there was a piggy. The fucking fun farm.
How the fuck do they get the rights to Mort the chicken?
What do you mean the rights to him?
This is a crossover.
It is?
Yeah, Mort the chicken it was a PS1 game.
Oh shit.
I think. And in the UK, they promoted it by having somebody run for like local council under the Mort the Chicken Party.
Oh.
This is not a joke. I'm dead serious. Actually,
that's incredible.
I think they lost though, which I mean, it's
well,
obviously.
Good.
Could you imagine? You're put up to this to market a fucking PS1 game, and then picked up this like the fucking the member of parliament for like a county. It'd be a nightmare. It's actually funny because we have like a new fascist party in the UK. Because we have like a rotation of them, right? Like, it used to be the BNP, and then it was UKIP. Now we've got quote reform, right? And they've managed to win a few seats recently. And apparently, like, a lot of the, like, people who, like, have won on behalf of them are actively upset or looking to quit immediately.
Oh?
Like, basically, a lot of them would, just they don't actually like the job or the pay or the work of being in politics. They just want an excuse to rant about foreigners.
That's really something.
Worthless fucking sexist shit.
Oh, there he is. Hey, it's the fucking sound! They're using the same one! So what I used for pizza time, wait a minute, so both these pizza games have a chicken and use the same fucking stock sound effect? For their chicken. That's fucking amazing.
Small world,
I mean, that is like, it is the best fucking chicken sound effect.
Mort the Chicken is a platform video game developed by American studio and published by Crave Entertainment for PlayStation. Ubisoft co-published the game in Europe. It was released in North America.
There's the piggies.
On the 30th of November 2000 and January 19th, 2001 in the EU. Its plot: in a universe where chickens are the dominant species, Mort the Chicken stars in his own television show. However, in an alternate universe, cube-like creatures
called the sound, Sasha?
Bullion are spying on them. Their leader, General Cubicles, notices the chickens have stacks of hay, but mistake them for kidnapped citizens of their universe. In retaliation, he launches an invasion of the chickens' universe through a well.
You wanted to hear the chicken sound?
Bullion kidnaps the baby chicks.
You should show me the noise now, thanks. Oh, the character, not the chicken noise. Oh, I'm stupid. Wow. With all this trouble for nothing.
Being anyone brave enough to stop the cube, jumps down the well and starts his adventure to save the baby chicks. How do you feel about that, Lena?
What if I streamed Mort the Chicken? You want me to stream the chicken? Mort the Chicken. The Pope absolves me of the sin of Mort the Chicken.
Mort is featured in the 2023 game Pizza Tower as a power-up in the stage Fun Farm, allowing the player to double jump, attack enemies, and launch themselves from hooks. Ed Anizata, the creator of the character, gave permission for the character to be used in the game when asked by the creator of Pizza Tower, McPig.
I feel like there's some really obscure games that I liked growing up, and I feel like I should try and find whoever made them and be like, could I please make a new game in this series? Or can I feature this character? Like Professor Fizzwizzle. Who owns Professor Fizzwizzle?
I'm kind of worried I might have been wrong about the chicken thing.
Oh, if you're remembering something else?
UK election promo video game.
Oh yeah, you told me that one before, Sasha. So he could be the Bull King that way.
UK video game publicity stunt election. Oh, I got confused. It was Alfred Chicken. Sorry, I got confused about late 90s, early 2000s video games about chickens.
When I was a kid, there was a game I played called I don't know if I ever played it, but I would always say it was called Crazy Chicken. There was a whole series of Crazy Chicken games. There's also one I did play called Chicken Invaders. Just like Space Invaders, but everything is chickens. These games are pretty good. I streamed one of them at one point.
Oh, if you do me a big favor.
Did I do you a favor?
If you do me a huge favor, please.
What is it?
Can you just, like, open a browser window and just Google Alfred Chicken and look at this fucking creature?
Do you want it to be shown on the stream, or do you just want me to see it?
Yeah, show this on stream.
Alfred Chicken. Oh, he's built interestingly. Alfred Chicken, an innocent chicken in a startling world. This is what they decided to market in this bizarre way? Where's images?
Why
Images,
are they red? Why is the head is
just
so
fully
fucking
red?
huge?
There he is, Alfred Chicken. There was an NES Alfred Chicken game.
Yeah, it was on an NES, Game Boy,
It's been
Game Boy
around
Color,
for a while.
I think maybe PS1.
Look at this. There he is, fucking Alfred Chicken.
Free poster inside.
Look at this, Sasha. And then, you've got to see the PlayStation game. Oh wait, no, hold on. The PlayStation game will be the grand finale.
You know what we have to do, don't you?
You gotta see everything. We gotta play this whole series.
Elena, we need to get permission to put Alfred Chicken in a Pizza Time game to compete with Pizza Tower.
Look at this. You look unique. Yeah, this appears to have been just like a European only. I think this is like a PAL only game series. I don't think this released anywhere else, as far as I can tell.
So the Alfred versus Mort chicken debate is one of like national pride then.
And there's the PlayStation button. Look at what he fucking looks like here.
I love how they tried to make it look a bit kawaii.
Look at this thing. Alfred Chicken. It's such an unappealing name too. Why is his name Alfred?
They are like weirdly similar though, because like isn't Morris a bit of an unappealing name as well?
It's true. It's a good parallel.
Oh my god, Elena. Elena, I've got an idea. I have an idea for a video, right? Okay. This video I think will make us famous. You should put effort into this one, right? Yeah, Death Battle show I like. Kind of. I sort of like sometimes, right?
I don't remember a Death Battle show.
Like, the one where they get characters to fight, but there's a lot of power scaling beforehand.
And there's just two guys that talk about that.
Yeah, like the most annoying, like fucking American nature documentary ass presenters imaginable.
I forgot that I'm allowed to double jump with Mort the chicken.
But I think we should do our own episode of Death Battle. That's just Mort chicken versus Alfred chicken.
Oh.
And at the end, we get Sasha to animate the fight between them.
Oh my god. Why did he not hit that?
And we could include things like, Mort the chicken is strong enough to momentarily lift Peppino in midair. And could also lift Peppino more by swinging from hooks using his head. Like, that's some neck strength there. Because Peppino's like a fucking chunky middle-aged man.
You know, Bis, this area is reminding me of that one game that you made. It was on a farm.
Jelly Belly 4 million. Oh no, it was the, oh yeah.
The little farm one. I always like the visuals on that one.
It was the one about the construction site worker who ate food off the floor and uppercutted enemies. And most of the enemies were birds, and when you hit them, they go...
I like that one.
Thank you. I was also... Oh, fuck. It's a shame I never finished that game, honestly. It was mid. Well, actually, no, it was kind of shit. But, like, I don't know, like, it would have been good to finish it.
I liked it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was never mechanically that interesting, I don't think.
Well, does it need to be?
Well, it doesn't need to be.
It just needs to be cute and have a fun time.
Okay, well, you make it then.
Thanks for offloading your work onto me, I guess. Offloading your garbage onto me, apparently. If that's what you think of it.
Okay, so point do you want to help? Okay, I don't know, like, just, okay.
Maybe we could do it together.
Oh, that'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it? But we just stick to the principle that it's an anti-Mario. Because that was the entire point of the game, was like, you're like a construction worker instead of a plumber. You
Mario's been a construction worker before.
Yeah, but like... Shut up, Olivia.
Wait, you shut me up.
Okay, well, you get my point though, right? Is that he's a dungaree guy, and this is a high visibility vest girl. You know, it's like different flavors of hard working. And you know, you uppercut things to hurt them. And then maybe we can have like block equivalents that you have to like land on to get things out of. So like a relationship between blocks and enemies is basically spots.
Oh, get that guy banned in every chat.
I don't think I'm logged in on the right account, so
Oh,
yeah,
she got
thank
him.
you, Sasha. I appreciate it, Sasha. You're a legend, Sasha.
Oh yeah, Bis.
Yeah.
The Switch 2 is getting very close because we went to Walmart today, so I got this new outfit. And the Switch demo kiosk is gone.
Uh-oh.
What the heck? The fuck? What the
I don't
fuck
know what
is
you're so
that?
confused about.
I just read that whole thing and I did not
Text.
understand a bit of it.
Well, it's text, you know?
I'm so
It
confused.
conveys words and sentences.
It didn't convey anything very well.
Hey, what was I thinking about a moment ago?
What happened to the game's frame rate? Got ruined by that text box, I guess.
The ghost of
The ghost of word salad.
the ghost of I can remember the name of the game.
Pizza Tower.
The ghost of no, the ghost of the car game. They have eyes.
What?
Car game eyes.
What?
FX chip. Stunts FX Racing. There it is. The
Oh.
ghost of that.
Huh?
Because the frame rate went down.
Oh.
We're probably gonna actually see movie Galumba in the Super Mario World movie. Well, they confirmed that Simon Pegg plays them.
The music is just going, I don't understand what's going on here. Yeah, that was me when I said the text box earlier. How the fuck do I get up there? Oh yeah, wait a minute, he has a move that just makes him go up. I'm stupid.
Okay, so everybody, what's your casting predictions for the Super Mario World movie?
Nick Cage is Yoshi.
We've got Nick Cage as Yoshi. That's an interesting one, I appreciate that. I predict. Okay, wait. Was Dry Bones in the first movie?
We saw that, yeah.
Ah, fuck. I haven't actually seen the movie, so okay.
We gotta make you watch it.
Billy Piper as Vivian. Eddie Murphy as Biddy Bud.
What?
Peter Capaldi as oh, that's a good one. Hold on. Peter Capaldi as Koopa Troll. This would be a lot funnier if I knew a lot of like celebrities and stuff, you know. I literally don't. Oh, Aquafina as Daisy.
Oh god.
Aquafina also plays Pauline and Rosalie.
Yeah, what's his name? The guy who plays Spider-Man in the MCU.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. They love to pair him with Chris Pratt, so...
Yeah, so he can play Cappy. And then speaking of people in that sort of neck of woods, Ben Schwartz.
I thought you were gonna say Ben Stiller.
No, Ben Schwartz is Flood.
Who would they get Adam Sandler to... They get Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry's.
Wait, this is a tough one.
Who's the guy who plays J. Jonah Jameson?
Oh no. I don't think I've ever known his name.
I should know his name. J.K. Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, J.K.
I give up on
Simmons
this. It's
plays
just a
Admiral
pineapple. I don't care.
Bobbery. We've got Willem Dafoe, who's playing
What
Bowser
the fuck
Jr.
is this thing? So I bet you love this thing.
– Why are you
It's the
riding a
rat.
hot dog?
It's a sausage. Because sausages go on
Oh my
pizza.
god, the rats are aggressive. Kill them. Yeah, bite that rat.
I think in real life I'd prefer not to bite a rat.
You wouldn't understand, you've never been in a serious situation like the penis.
I've never been in a serious rat situation. All the rat situations I've ever been in have been unserious.
A rat
I love this
situation
song that's
shit.
just going, I don't understand what's going on here. I wonder if they sampled that from somewhere. Or if that was made for the song. It sounds like the kind of thing that's just like a funny sample, you know?
Yeah. Justin Roiland as Coops. I'm still thinking of it.
I don't think we should put that guy in anything.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really.
just like I thought they should put him in as Coops, like ad-lib every line.
No.
Oh man, I'm just using my shell attack, Mario. Is it okay if
I mean, I thought there was a reason why we like stopped, like why he got kicked out of like Rick and Morty and stuff.
Oh yeah, like for the record, I am only joking about these. For the record, all my suggestions are stupid on purpose. I don't know if people have picked up on that. But yeah, Justin Roiland, I was talking about him actually last night.
Yeah, remember?
It's like, because I'm
gonna need the sausage.
Because I was like watching the animated short anthology that was a tie-in to Du Bois, and they had one which was just basically a Rick and Morty, like it's Rick and Morty art style, and it's like Justin Roiland stuff, and like it really is amazing how it's just, you know, like I think like we collectively as a society are just sick of this man, you know. Partially for the awful things he did, and partially because it wasn't that funny to begin with. But there was just a while where just everybody was willing to be like, okay, we'll just give him the mic, just let him do whatever he wants. And basically he has two bits, which is number one, just saying something uninteresting in a way that is aware that it's uninteresting, right? Just zero energy, you know, as much awkwardness as possible. And then his other bit is like calling a character Frumple Numple.
Oh.
Which, you know, I mean, pot calling the kettle black, that's the sort of thing I do as well, but like, you know, people aren't paying me for it. It is nice that Donkey Kong fits in now.
No.
I wonder if they're gonna go to the effort of like if they're making Donkey Kong more like artistically consistent with the rest of the Mario cast, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's about time that they like make it so that King Boo has one fucking design? I'm sick of there being two King Boos. It's really annoying.
And they literally put both of them in tour separately.
Oh, why? And they should just use the Luigi's Mansion design. It's just the better King Boo.
What about the design he had in Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
I'm pretty sure I haven't gone that far, but I think I've seen images and it's basically nothing.
Is he?
Mario King Boo is Boss Boo to me. Luigi's Mansion is true King Boo. Yeah, I basically agree with that. There's a fake King Boo in Wonder. Oh yeah, because in Mario Wonder, you know, basically everything's instigated by the Phantom Ruby. So you're only ever fighting fake versions. You're only ever fighting fake.
Wonder what Ruby thinks of the Phantom Ruby.
Well, I imagine it'd be pretty scary to her. Like, I'm pretty sure a Phantom Bug would be scary to you.
No, I love bugs. And I love ghosts.
Yeah, but it reminds you of your immortality.
Okay. Well, what if it doesn't?
Well, maybe you're just stupid.
What if it's my friend?
Well, then your friend's dead. That's scary.
But it's a funny little ghosty. Must be the ghost fly from Adventure Time.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, there was an episode where like I remember like Jake was like making some food and he like kills a fly and he starts getting haunted by the ghost of the fly. And then he like kills himself so that he can become a ghost too, and like something like that.
Beat the shit out of the fly.
No, he didn't. He just realized that the fly was just hungry, like he just wanted the soup that he was making or whatever. So then he like killed the soup. Yeah, he killed the soup, so it's a ghost soup, and now the ghost fly can eat the ghost soup.
It's pretty great. I think I remember this now.
Touch every single card in Fast Food Saloon.
Now I'm thinking about the episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where Plankton kills himself.
Oh yeah, I remember that one too. I remember being told about that one at least. I obviously do not watch modern SpongeBob, but
I actually saw a clip of the SpongeBob movie yesterday that someone randomly posted. And it reminded me, like, Squidward was so close to like saving the day in the SpongeBob movie. Like he literally was just about to like report like what, you know, all the Plankton's plan to Neptune. Like he could have saved everybody a little bother, but then he was like, oh well, I have to go to the chum bucket and brag first. 5 minutes later, he's in the corner
he's
screaming.
so stupid. I'm not gonna do the boss today. We'll start with the boss next time.
You don't want to give it one go?
Well, you know I'm not gonna beat it.
I think it'd be funny to see you try, though.
I guess I can go for like another 10 minutes. Anyway, so why not? Let's fill this 10 minutes with trying to fight this thing.
Yeah, I think you might actually do it first try. This one's really easy.
Fucking look at him. Done.
Oh my god, you got a gun!
I instantly lost it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
You still have the gun.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. You still have, it's just you can't shoot while running.
Oh. He's shooting Pac-Mans at me.
I like that you're very funny.
What do you mean I'm very funny?
I just like, it's like a little Pac-Man.
I found out about a scrolling shooter that Namco did in the late 80s, early 90s. It was called Ordine. And one of the power-ups you can get is a little Pac-Man that sits on the front of your ship and it eats bullets incoming.
Oh, that's cute. Also, can we
I'd like to try it
appreciate how
out now.
this is, like-
I'd never heard of that one. I found out about it because there's a channel I'm watching that's reviewing every single PC Engine game.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the PC Engine version of that game. And the PC Engine was like, one of its main things was just being full of like shoot 'em ups, right? Scrolling shooters, right? And so they said like Orion was not like the best one on there, or like it is really good, but like it's only not like the best one on there because the platform was like flooded with shooters, you know? They said if you play like all of the other like shooter classics on the system, then Orion's a good one to do after that. But I'm just like, I want to play Orion because it's got Footy Pac-Man power up in it.
Also, by the way, can we appreciate that like this boss is the Meta Knight of this game?
Oh, because he gives you the gun.
He gives you the gun.
So it's a fair fight.
Yeah.
That shit is K-Rool pilled as hell right now. Aw. She's been K-Rool pilled as hell lately. Look at you, like, this one's so easy, and then this is what's happening
You've
to
been
me.
doing way better. I'm doing way better at this one than you did the first one, I think.
I mean, I didn't realize I still had the gun at first. Oh, you can charge? I was wondering about that. Which is
Also,
why I
like
found out you
Mega
can do that.
Oh, it's gonna be such a big bullet! It's such a fucking big bullet!
Ouch. Well, I died way faster that time. Maybe it was a bad idea to charge my shots. Like that.
I think it's something that you should, like, it's one of those things where it's like, you gotta really look for the openings to do that.
Is it?
Yeah, the fact that you can, like, mash to get those bullets out means that your usual strategy of just going for the jugular kind of works decently in this.
I died.
Oh no! Title. Okay, I misread that for a second. Title Bowser.
Basically, I've just never heard you like talk about or bring up King K. Rool as often as you have lately, Sasha. Like, sure, you talk about him sometimes because he's a favorite character of yours, but it's like constant lately.
Well, because
You're always thinking about him.
It keeps you in mind, you know? The big King K. Rool shaped blob in the distance.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Oh, fuck the come on.
I don't want to fuck the come on.
Oh, okay.
Why is there a ghost? Why is there a ghost farmer that occasionally accosts me?
Because they're dead.
I mean, but why? What's his deal? Why is he here?
Well, farmers are just poorly adjusted people in general. We have some farmers that come to work sometimes. I don't know if I remember.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of farms where you live, right?
Yeah. And basically, most of them are the worst fucking people I've ever met in my life. And then one of them is a girl boss, and I love her dearly.
I'm getting the hang of the charge attack.
Like the other farmers, like the younger ones, the farm boys. Were like,
oh yeah, you always talk about the fucking farm boys.
I get so fucking angry at the fucking farm boys and their fucking muddy shoes, and they come in and they make a mess. We're at the fucking farm, but they used half the tables in the building to eat one meal. Figure that one out. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. I'm serious.
Yeah, I know you've told me about that.
And they were talking about, like, using a bin bag they stole to fashion, like, a flashlight.
That they stole? What?
Yeah, they stole bin bags from you know, the supposed to be the restaurants. And we're talking about fashion and talk about using them as a flashlight.
The fuck?
Out loud. Yeah, they'd taken over half the place. They'd put, like, rubbish in the mop bucket.
They make me do it twice. Of course they do.
They wipe their fucking muddy feet off on the fucking, on everything. And, like, I went to the manager, was like, hey, could you sort them out? And the manager was like, no, I'm afraid of them. And I was like...
Oh yeah, you told me about that too, huh?
She's like pretty fat, right? Which I'm allowed to say, because I'm fat too, right?
Uh-huh.
And she just looked at me and was like, listen, you know, I'm like an easy target, I can't confront them. I was like, you think I'm not? So yeah, eventually we had to tell the other one good farmer, the girl boss.
Mm-hmm.
We basically had to tell her to get the other the fucking farm boys to behave.
I see.
And she did, which is understandable because she's slightly scary, and I wouldn't. She told me to do something, I'd do it. Oh.
So she was saying I kind of look like a farm girl with this outfit.
Possibly.
Oh, I didn't make it. Also, 10 minutes is up. I'll
Oh,
probably get it next stream.
Yeah.
Next stream, I'll come at it like fresh and full of energy, and we'll probably do it first try.
Yeah.
That's gonna be next week. Sunday we're gonna do security breach finally. I'm going to be guided through that, and it's gonna be a hell of a fucking time. But I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Security breach.
Yeah. I know where we're at.
Are you doing Ruin after the main game?
Yes. I'm looking much more forward to Ruin, based on what Slash just told me about it. Oh, and also I want to do this now, because next month, Secret of the Mimic comes out. So I would like to have finished Security Breach before I play that.
The Secret of the what?
Of the Mimic.
No, Secret of the what?
The Mimic. Oh, the Mimic! There you go.
There we go! Good girl.
Oh, that reminds me, you want to know something incredible? So Quentin Reviews, he has a second channel, right? And he just did a video where he shows a Mr. Beast toy, right? Like it's a little squishy toy. First of all, I want to say, so he mentions that Mr. Beast has like a dead-eyed smile, right? Like when his smile, like sure his mouth is like this, but his eyes look glazed over and dead, right? Like there's no emotion behind his eyes. And they made that his fucking brand because of this little toy of him. He's making that exact face. The toy has the dead-eyed smile. It's fucking incredible. But anyway,
Can you put the image on stream?
yeah, let me put a picture of it. Let me see here. Let's see here. Okay, and then you will also see the other thing that I'm gonna bring up once you see this. Actually, no, hold on. First, I'll just show you a picture of the toy, and then I'll show you a picture of the package. Because the package has the thing I wanted to mention.
I fucking love that, like, just one of these days we're gonna get a video from Mr. Beast that's just titled
Here it is.
7 contestants give up their souls for the chance to win $100.
See?
Oh.
Okay, and the gimmick of this toy, so you see that, like, machinery behind him?
Yeah.
You make the slime, you pour it into that thing, and then you inject, like, you have to take his head off, and you inject it into his body, and it makes the most god-awful, like, Quentin did it on his video, and it makes the most god-awful, like, farting, gurgling sound that you've ever heard in your life. It's just like... it goes into him. And not only that, you fill him with Feastables and money. You fill him with wads of money, like, you see them there. They're like little plastic wads of money and little plastic Feastables, and you fill his body with them. It's just I don't have any words to describe this.
I'm so fucking sick of
Like,
this,
Quentin
man.
was just like, I can't imagine that, like, becoming my brand, where I'm, like, so associated with money that I'm, like, I have a toy of myself where you literally fill my body with money. Like, what the what the actual fuck? Anyway, here's the package, and I'm sure you'll see the thing that I was going to bring up. See the pose they've got him doing on the package? Yeah. And he was like, that's not even his pose. Like, that was just a meme, right? Like, because it was the fake Mr. Beast did that pose, right? And it became a meme. And now the real Mr. Beast is doing that pose. And how much you want to bet there's, like, no royalties going to the guy who made up that pose? Not only that, Quentin brought up the wonderful trivia fact that that guy, the fake Mr. Beast, he flew out to, like, meet the real Mr. Beast, right? But he couldn't get the day off that day to go fly out there, so he did it anyway. Lost his job to meet Mr. Beast. And then got nothing out of it, right? Like, that guy, like, I watched a video about it a while back. That guy's life went down the drain after the fucking Mr. Beast meme. Like, he lost his job, he, like, had to, like, move back in with his parents. Like, his life was ruined by the fucking Mr. Beast meme. It's really something. And with that in mind, to then see the actual official Mr. Beast doing the fucking pose is like salt in the wound, you know? It's just, you can't make this shit up. It's just absurd. Also, I like this dramatic pizza tower music in the background while we're talking about all this. Yeah, Pizza Tower is really fun. I'm looking forward to playing some more next week. And I will be back on Saturday, and I'm gonna play more Secret of Mana, and Slush and I are gonna continue Super Mario Odyssey. And then on Sunday we will do, we're doing Security Breach, and I might play another game too. We'll see how that shakes out. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you again on Saturday. Bye bye, everyone.
Have a nice evening.